Hi there, it's Narinda Moore here, and I was taking a lovely Friday morning walk in Cannon Hill Park, one of my favourite places, and I was walking along and I just wanted to share my ramblings with you today because it's a really gorgeous day, and I was walking along having all these thoughts whirring around in my head. And then I just stopped as I crossed over a bridge, and this is a place where I sometimes come to for inspiration, and I even, believe it or not, feel inspired to write poetry. It doesn't happen every day, but now and again when I feel the inspiration. And I think everything is symbolic in my life, and I'm sure it is for other people, for some of you as well. And as I was walking over this bridge, I had some thoughts which came into my head, so I will share with you what the scenery is in front of me and the thoughts that I was having and the symbolism behind it. If I can just, I'm trying to turn it around so that you can actually see. I'm not sure how to do this, but okay, so on one side of the bridge is well, on both sides of the bridge is a stream, and on one side the stream is quite still, and on the other side of the bridge is the bridge. On the other side of the bridge, the water is rippling and moving forward. Okay, and you can hear the rippling of the water, and for me this represented past and present. So one side of the bridge was the still water, and it's like we cross the bridge with our thoughts. Every day really we can go into the past, but we know that when we go into the past we are not really in a place of creating anything, because it's not really driving us and moving us forward. And then on the other side of the bridge the water is moving, and it's moving just like we are moving when we're in the present moment, and the energy of being in the present moment when we can create things, and when everything is moving forward and downstream, as Esther Hicks would say. Excuse me for quoting people in the field of personal development, but I'll also quote somebody else actually who I really find inspiring, and who's no longer with us, Wayne Dyer, and he used the analogy of water, saying that when a boat is moving through the water, imagine a speedboat, if you like, because that really is a good example really, because when a speedboat is going through the water it leaves behind this trail, and that's called the wake. And he asked the question, well, what is it that's driving the boat forward? Is it the wake that's left behind, or is it the engine? And of course it's the engine. The present moment energy of the engine is driving the boat forward, and it's not the wake that's been left behind which is driving the boat. In the same way, it's not our past or anything. If we say, oh, I had a really difficult childhood and therefore I cannot move forward in my life, that's not what's going to be driving us forward. Not, although we can't deny it happened, it's not letting that be an excuse, and not letting that affect the way we are in the present moment. So that was quite symbolic for me really, and I just felt I would share that with you, as I love to share, and I don't often do videos, so this is me coming out of my comfort zone, and it's good to be able to get our thoughts out of our head and share them. So I'm off for some lunch and then off to an awards ceremony for my niece at her school, and doing my auntie thing today, as she's got an award for outstanding achievement, and she's someone who constantly inspires me. So it doesn't matter about age, and I have many children in my life and young people who constantly inspire me. So I hope all is well with you wherever you are, and I'd love to hear from you and hear your thoughts, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Take care, lots of love, bye bye.